Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are fine and enjoying. I'm your teacher Hannah Amreen, and today we are starting Alice and the Pigeon Comprehension. In our previous video lesson, we have read the story and we have understood the story along with difficult words and meanings. Today we are going to learn how to solve a comprehension. What is the story about? The story is about a girl who has a kind heart. It's winter season and she suddenly saw a bird pigeon sitting on her windowsill. She noticed that the bird was feeling cold and she opened her window and let the bird come in her chamber. As the bird came in, she provided the bird some food and helped the bird. Today we are going to solve the comprehension of Alice and the Pigeon, but before starting, let's see some strategies of solving a comprehension. In order for students to be successful while reading, they must employ reading comprehension strategies before, during, and after reading. Making predictions. Before reading, make predictions about the text. Read the title of the passage and ask yourself what you think might happen in the text. For example, you can make predictions about history, non-fiction text, or science non-fiction text to see what you already know. This will be something you can refer back to at the end of the lesson. It is crucial for students to use reading comprehension strategies during reading. These strategies guide the students as they read and make sure they understand the text. This is an important step for the students metacognitively. They will need to actively think about what they are doing as they read. Once you finish the text, reflect on what you read. Ask yourself questions such as, did I understand what I just read? Do I need more information? What confused me? Questions such as these can be very helpful to monitor comprehension. Now let's see what is a comprehension. Comprehension is the complex cognitive process involving the intentional interaction between reader and the text to extract meaning. Let's talk about the types of comprehension questions. There can be a direct questions that give direct answers. Answers will be stated plainly in the passage. Task: locate these answers after reading carefully what the question is looking for. Direct questions can be like that. What was the main reason? Give 2 examples. Quote a sentence. Explain how. Write down one word, an expression which shows, etc. Second type is inferential questions. Read between the lines. Answers cannot be found directly from the passage. Make your deduction. Infer the meaning or answer through given words or phrases from the passage. Even from your own general knowledge, you can answer any question. Here are some examples. Explain clearly or explain the contrast. Suggest how. What do you think? Why does the author suggest? And what impression, etc. In these type of questions, you can write the answers in your own words. Rephrasing questions. Rephrasing questions may include rewrite in your own words but keep the meaning same. Read the phrase or sentence in its context in the passage so that your explanation is appropriate to the situation. Here are some examples of rephrasing questions. Explain the term, phrase, or sentence. Explain in your own words. Comprehension. Read and understand the questions first. Read the text again, scan the answers from the text, and write the answers in your own words. Let's solve the comprehension now. And the question number 1 is, what did Alice see from her bedroom? It's a direct question. You can find the answer straightforward in the text. Here is the answer. She saw the moon half hidden by great banks of clouds and a few stars peeping out here and there. The next question is, where and why do the birds fly away in winter? And the answer of this question is, the birds fly away to the sunny south because the air is warm and the trees are green and fruitful there. This is also a kind of direct question method. What did Alice pray? She prayed that Allah Almighty would bless everybody and let His angels take care of her while she slept. How did Alice treat the pigeon? You can find the answer like this. Alice let the pigeon come in first. Then she scattered some crumbs of bread for the pigeon on the floor. Why was Alice disappointed when the pigeon left? Alice was disappointed when the pigeon left because she wanted to keep it with her and provide nice food and pure water to the bird. This is our last question. What was the feeling of pleasure that remained with her? The visit of the pigeon and the help and care she bestowed upon the pigeon were the feelings of pleasure that remained with her. I'm sure students, you have understood well about comprehension question answers. Try to write the answers in your own words. After completing comprehension, you have the next question, that is, use the following words in your own sentences. Here are some words given and the words meanings have already been described in our previous video lesson. You can read the words here. Forlorn, pushed aside, take care of, glittered, as soon as, and pleasure. You are going to make sentences in your own words and try to make different sentences. After completing your sentences, you are going to write question number 3 in this week. Question number 3 is, what do you understand by the following? You can see here there are some words and statement given and you are going to explain it according to the text. These type of questions are called reference to context. It involves an explanation of a quote. For example, providing context include discussing what leads to the quote, what the quote itself means and what it reveals about the story. Here you can see some words. Sight of beauty and wonder met her eyes. Dazzling whiteness drew her eyes, darted away. For solving such kind of questions, I would suggest you to reread the text and try to understand these sentences in the text and understand their meaning. The first statement is, sight of beauty and wonder met her eyes. The meaning can vary according to the text. So according to the text, Alice in the Pigeon, the meaning of this statement is, there was a wonderful sight in front of her eyes. And they are talking about Alice. The second phrase is dazzling whiteness. That means impressive brightness. The third phrase that they have selected is drew her eyes. That means turned aside her eyes. Alice turned aside her eyes to the other thing. Darted away. That darted away means moved suddenly and quickly in the specified direction, and this word is used in the text for the pigeon. I am sure students you have understood well all the techniques of solving comprehension. I would request everybody to solve the comprehension and write the answers in your own words, make your own sentences and complete all your homeworks. Take care all of you. Have a nice time. Allah Hafiz. See you inshallah in the next lesson.